Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Brad. Good morning, James. Good morning, Jamal. How are we doing? All right, guys, let's get this party started. There's a couple of things that we need to be discussing here, and let's take this up here and start talking. Here you go. Crude oil. So, based on yesterday's signal, and it started at 85.08, and we talked about that. Good morning, Ken. We had an inception trade long at 85, and we hit target 1, 2, and 3 out of this sequence, right? So target number 4 out of the sequence is going to be 93 and 23, 93, 23. So we are in a channel number 1 on the upside, and pullbacks are buyable in crude oil against a couple of levels. One of them is at 88 and a quarter. Second level is 87 and a quarter. So as long as the market continues to hold on to that, we should be experiencing upward momentum in crude oil. Inventory report was yesterday, and that came in positive for the market. Russell 2000. Russell 2000 is showing a bit of strength at the open here. Nico, good morning. At 825, you're breaking up above it. So as long as we hold on to Globex, which is 1815.3, we should see in pullbacks as a buying opportunity, and we should be seeing run up back up to 1840 to 42. But you got to protect Globex, and you got to protect the low, which is 1809. The swing trade indicator right here is telling us we are very close to the stop of this rotation, which is 1829.9. So at the open, we should be looking for that. Josh, good morning. Right now, obviously the first half an hour is something that we're going to have to kind of pay attention to. There is a big captain set up on the 70 NT wrinkle right now in NQ. So I'm looking at a couple of things here. So look at this right here, this consolidation. Expectation in NQ is to see a push to 400. All right, so let's just speed it up because things are coming in. Gold. Gold is in that channel number 1, and we're experiencing consolidation around Globex. Not much movement, but we are within still the long behavior of that instrument. If we break 1658.7, then a retest should be something to look forward to. And here comes the retest, which is literally 58.87. Good morning, Phil. And if we can see a run up to 68.7, then pullbacks are buyable in that instrument. Yes, I will. Here we go. ES, continuation of the long behavior. Trading above Globex, and we came in and retested the bottom end of that range twice, and we're putting on a buy interest. So Globex is going to be critical at the open at 44 and a quarter. If we continue to trade above it, then we should be experiencing a run up to 38.83. Jose, good morning. Tesla and the rest of them we'll look at the open. And this is the critical deal that we saw yesterday, is that attempt at the top end of the channel. And the channel really came in at 712 and a half. And twice we come up to that level and we fade. Now that is quite. I mean that's going to be a bit of a topping behavior for the next few days at a minimum. And the target to all these rotations is going to be 270, 75 on a daily perspective. So the fact that we couldn't break above that 700 is an issue for this market. And you could tell that every time they run it up, the sellers come in full force. So that's important for us to evaluate. Okay, now gold on a daily basis is inside. It's an inside day, and under a little bit of pressure. You really need to break the high at 1675 in order for us to retest the middle of the range and also target number one on a daily basis. But overall, the structure of that market that started in April 25th is basically short, and rallies are getting shorted on every time we experience anything of value on the upside. Inside day in ES as well. So those are typically consolidated in nature. Whenever you see an inside day, the market got to break the 3870 or below the 3820 in order for momentum to pick up. Apple SPY and Microsoft we'll look at in a minute. Let's take a look quickly at Bitcoin. Bitcoin it broke that channel, came back to retest. If we continue to trade under the opening price of 773, then a close of 477 can lead to a pullback that will take us to 302 and ultimately to retest the bottom end of that channel at 135.5. And then we can see how healthy the environment that we are in is as far as the longs. But market is extended and is experiencing a break of channel number one. Ethereum, a little bit better price action actually. And Captain set up switch trade. That's a buy signal at 76 with a stop at 45. You're looking for 1600 on that one. Okay, so between Ethereum and Bitcoin, really this structure actually it's a much better structure, and actually it's a signal to go along against the 46 and actually against the 32. Now let's take a quick look at NQ. All right, NQ on the 200 NT Rinko, we have an inception trade short at 441. And this current candle, if we end up closing at 368, that will be a sell signal, and any rally at that point against Globex and against 443 will be shortable. So that's what we're going to be looking for at the open to see if the market can do that. Ultimately, the high of 516 has to hold for the shorts at the open. On the thing that is interesting to me is this: the 100 NT Rinko. You're getting a couple of behaviors here. You're getting a captain setup long that they put on at 405, and they did another one at 431. So really, that puts us in a position where the low here and the low at 384 are a great support area. And to be, fairly specific, this zone right here. That zone is a great support area for any push lower. And if the market at the open closes at 404, then we have a chance to retest this area. And if we break this area, then this whole structure is below 360 is going to be a great momentum area for shorts that will take us to target number 3, 296. Okay. And any break above 457.75 will be a continuation and a counter trend behavior that could consolidate us between 480 and 500 That first half an hour of the morning is going to really tell us what type of market and what type of day we're having. Then we're getting this type of behavior at the open or very close is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 prong captain setup. You don't see too many of those. I should tell you that. So really, if that price holds up 444, this market is going to be retesting these lows. So the open also is going to be very instrumental in telling us what kind of day we're going to have. ES on 50 NT Rinko. I mean, we talked about that. We talked about how this is actually a stronger behavior at 38.50 and also the Globex at 844. So 844 holds up. Okay, then upward momentum can be a factor. But I'm looking at NQ, and NQ is struggling a little bit here. And also 38.44 is, if the market shows up there, then a break below 38.25 is a possibility into 38.09 and a quarter. And on a 6 NT Rinko right now, we are seeing the market that is establishing a inception trade short at 38.54.75 and pushing lower. Look at that. So here we go. We closed that candle. So now the market is disconnected between the 200 and the 100, and we're looking for the open to let us know what to do. As far as the news calendar, Cowdock, good morning. Righty, 8:30. So we had the advanced GDP, we had the core durable, we had unemployment claims today. Really, the market has not, behaved or reacted in a big way to it. I mean, obviously it sold off a little bit and reversed, but not really a big move off of that. We don't have. We have a ECB a press conference at 8:45. That's important to Europe, so maybe we will take a cue from that to the U.S. market. Natural gas storage is at 9:30 Central. Then there's Japanese monetary news that is not important to us right now. So really, light news calendar for today. All right, guys, it's 8:30. Remember, every day in every way. I'm getting better and better and better at trading every day in every way. You are getting better and better and better at trading. So stay patient, stay disciplined, stay focused, and let's make this happen. I am gonna post an order and see if my orders are coming through. My orders are coming through. Orders are canceled. Okay, Captain setup switch trade. I am gonna go. Captain setup switch trade. I need to go and find me a long because of that behavior right here. I'm gonna look for a pullback, and I'm gonna look at 418 also as an entry if I can get there. Yeah. So they closed that candle from 42 to 60. So yeah, I mean that formation is a long formation, and the 200 and the 100 are in sync. It's a little bit early. I really liked it here on pullbacks, but let's be patient. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. That's a good behavior right there on the long side. Plus, you broke that 70 NT Rinko Captain setup. So the market is walking itself up. I'm not going to jump in on anything. Yeah, 52. I like the longs. It's 8:84, only 4 minutes into the cash market open. So it is important for us to just be patient with all of this. So you could tell that they're coming up to the top end of um, the Globex band and pausing. So I have to kind of keep my eye open, rather be long than short. But a couple of levels that need to be protected is 400. So as long as the 400 is protected, we 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 can look on the long side. No trades for me so far. 21. They closed 21. So now the market is disconnected between the longs and the shorts, and that puts us in a pause. 400 has to be protected. I think this is like the third time we come into Globex and get uh, a response off of it. Mm-hmm. So they're doing something very similar to what we did yesterday, which is this dance around Globex, and that's an area where we should be patient. Here we go. Yeah, this thing is struggling. So that right here, Captain Setup switch trade, um, gave us only one candle. And the expectation out of that structure is to see a whole lot more than just that. We needed to see a break above into the 70s, and that would have been a healthy behavior. And the fact that it only gave us like one candle, that puts me on a bit of a defensive mode on being long, and I need a little bit more confirmation from the market before going short. But definitely a break below the 400, which we're getting right now, uh, is a concern for anybody that uh, is long. That's why we're patient the first half an hour, because you get that kind of consolidation behavior. You get a lot of noise and a lot of traps, and we got to figure out who's who and what's what. Good morning, GM. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, we should see a pop into the 20 and 30 really off of this. This is really a very weird consolidation going on around that 400. So you got to break above that 410. Yeah, no. Okay. I'll tell you what, if this candle closes at 410, I'll just take a scalp for no. Okay, so it didn't do it. Harmony wave. Why is the harmony wave? Yeah. Let's see this flush if that's what they want to do, because 92 is a very critical level to the structure right here. If we don't hold that level, then most likely we're going to get to 67, and here you go. So we're coming into this zone that the market must hold for the longs. I mean, this is definitely a market that is struggling. 67. ES is 3844. If that closes there, and it looks like ES is moving into that behavior here. 392. Okay. $85, $80. So they tested the 95 area. So far, they're holding on to it. The next test is for 18. If they get up there, we need to see more out of this market before we put on any more decision or any decisions for that matter. 885. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, and you got to break below that 67 to 65. Yeah, the market is in consolidation here with a short bias. Okay, here we go. All right, that's good. That's good. It's a bit of buying interest coming in. Yeah, we may get a test of that 18. Let's see if we end up pushing up to the 400 and fade people out to that 18. And that's pretty much what they're trying to do here. So we're in this zone, and that zone is holding up so far. Let's see, as long as we are trading under 443, which is 18, we should get up to that 18. Here it comes. Well, let's see. ES has got very, very close to that 44 and rallied back up. Good morning, Adam, Brad, Gary, good morning, James, good morning, Jose, and Ken, good morning. And let's see if we can get up there to that 418 area, which is target number 3. So what will happen if we get up there? Anyway, it's an area where the shorts can come back and claim, like, okay, I mean, they're putting a captain setup here. Look at that. Captain setup short. So they break. Oh, wow, look at that. If they close this candle lower, I'm going to get in short, but just one contract. Canceled it. Well, it's not. I didn't get filled where I need to get filled at 402. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. High and low. Okay. So you break below 92, then that will start the sequence. Okay. Let's try that again. 92. So we got very close to that 18, and they're putting on a bit of a at least a pause formation. The 200 and the 100 are out of sync. There you go. That's all short behavior right now. Boom. 92, they broke the 92, and now they're to the 80, and they did it in a forceful way. Yeah, the shorts are coming. Shorts are coming. So the next target for this is going to be 45. 345. I'm going to step away for just a moment. Oh Lord, good Lord, good Lord. Took a step back. What did we say here? We said the market is gonna go lower, and it sure did right here. And it just simply could not muster, and that was the level. And if we couldn't hold on to that level, then poof, gone. You were in it short, Ken, and yeah, I mean, when they do stuff like that, you can't get out of their way fast enough. Well, 10 points is 10 points. You're in the right spot doing the right thing, and see how ES shifted that 843. That was a key, and off you go to a lower prices. So now structurally, the market is, I mean, obviously it's been structurally short here into target number 2, and they had an opportunity to hold on to the price as long as they did not, break that 70, and they tested 90s a couple of times, and then just they had enough. It's 8:55. It's not even 30 minutes into the cash market open. Ethereum failed that captain setup as well. Captain setup switch trade. So now you're getting a potential sell off at 46.82, and you're looking at 14.97. So it's a tricky market, but we're patiently waiting and reading the market and seeing what direction things are going. On a ES, here we go. So we're expanding away to that level that we talked about at 825. And the attempts at 712 has presented us with a double resistance area right there against that channel. And now we hit our target 270, and we hit it fast. We hit that target quite fast. So what's next? Rallies are shortable against Globex, and next target is going to be 210. The target after that is going to be 120. Target number 4 is hit. Target number 5 is 164. All right. So they're pausing it here. That's fine. Where is a good spot for us to look at a potential short if we get up to 317? The 90s is also an important level here to test, but I rather see us kind of come up to and see how the 17 looks like. Yeah, they're gonna push it up to that 300. It looks like, as long as we continue to hold on to that 70, we should see a push here to the 300. A lot of action in the first half an hour. That's a lot of action. I mean, I don't necessarily want to fade this to that 17, but here it comes. All right, 77. Okay. I thought I was talking in the mic. Sorry about that, guys. But you know that we got a switch trade long right here, and I took it for target number 2. That's my first trade of the day. Most likely we're going to go up all the way up to 18 on this rotation. Okay, so we took that one. It's a scalp. It's against the overall trend, but I recognize the behavior. And here comes the 18. And we had a signal. So we didn't have the environment. We just had a behavior and a signal. But it was a positive, profitable trade. Here comes the 18. A little bit of patience would have got us there. It's a lot more now. God damn, I don't think I took even a tick of heat. 2 contracts, first trade of the day. We are up 371. Boom. Target number 4 hit. You got to see it before it happens. You got to see it. 200 NT Rinko. Yeah, we nailed that one just right on. All right, let's just keep working. Pullbacks are buyable right now on a fading basis against that 300. You're looking at a couple of spots to look into. 317, which is the 318 that we talked about earlier, and 294. Or we need. Good morning, Sheila. And the market, or the market needs to disconnect the harmony wave and establish a new one. The reason why, Ken, is you did not wait for a 1 candle reversal and you just went in on the price. Wait for that 1 candle reversal, and that would have kept you out of that trade. Yeah, big time, Adam. I mean, that's just we're getting a little bit of volatility here, right? So ES, if we break 3850, then that'll set the stage on ES for pullbacks to be viable against glowbacks and against 837. Right now, just I gotta wait for the harmony wave to start pumping in, or a pullback to that 18 level. I mean, if this structure starts holding, where would we think the market is going to go? It's going to go to 417 or close to it to retest the Globex. That is the natural behavior. The next target for this market on the upside, I mean, obviously target number 5 is 370. Target number 6 is 403. Huh. If this candle closes higher, I'm going to look for an entry. Okay, I'm going to flatten that trade just because of the way it's moving. It's not pushing as good as it should be pushing at this level. Plus I got in a little bit later than I should by 2 ticks. So I'm gonna take this flat and look for a better spot. I mean, it may still work. Well, here you go. It's about to work. Oh yeah, that's okay. That is okay. Boom. Yes, it worked. Yes, it worked. That was a good one though. Why I got out? Golly. Yeah, 9 and that. Very nice, very nice. Target number 5 is hit. Target number 6 is 403. Well, I'm glad that you stuck around, uh, Cow Doc. Boom, target number 6. I talked myself out of that one, man. I really did. Here comes Globex. Here comes Globex. Exactly what we thought is going to happen is happening. I mean, in hindsight, looking at this entry, so I take it you took that long at 41 and a quarter. Good for you. Good for you. How's everybody doing? Oh, geez, look at that. How's everybody doing? Adam, Brad. Well, okay, we know what Brad is doing. Gary, Sheila, Jose. How are we doing? James, Ken, Leon. You're fine. Okay, good, good. Gary is up 210. Okay, good, good. Jose up 30 points. Good job. Down a little bit on Ken. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because otherwise, you don't know. Don't get ahead of it. Don't try to get ahead of stuff because this is what could happen. At least if you have a one candle reversal, then you could measure risk against that candle reversal and get out. Otherwise, they just run you over like that. Yeah, you'll get there. Oh, you'll get there, Donald. Profit 600. I'm fine. Okay. So across the board, people are doing okay. 916. I mean, I'm not sure what that means. I mean, Khaled, what about that? I mean, today is 27 of October, and we're worried about the 27th of October. Once we get to November, we'll worry about November. I'm kind of concerned about the trade right in front of me. Hey, good morning, Suarez. You're missing some action, my friend. You are missing some action. Okay, so we are at Globex. We're getting rotation, long rotations. Continue to get long rotations. That's held on. That held. That's long still. Yeah, I mean, yes. I mean, we understand it. I understand that. I mean, once. What does that have to do with today and what's right in front of us? Nothing, because we're literally trading what's right in front of us. Once we get to an opinion about interest rates in November, I mean, they're talking about raising interest rates 2 more times. Okay, well, I mean, that's what we know the market is anticipating. So once we get there, we'll see how the market looks like and we'll react to it. But that's the news on the street, that they're going to raise interest rates 2 more times. So if you are in long positions and and you're afraid of rising interest rates, then you got to do something. I mean, inflationary problems are across the board, Adam. Just because U.S. is struggling with interest rate, the rest of the world is struggling with more than just interest rate. You're trying to break even, Donald? I thought you bought a lot earlier. Hey, Gary, what are you doing? Well, his kicked out of the room for doing that. Hacked or not. Well, we got no time for that kind of stuff in the room. Good Lord. So they're struggling in and around Globex, but again, it's just we got to see more price action before we make a determination on what to do here. The expectation is to see a two-sided market, which is a push to retest 400 and a rally back up to retest the 430. So we're going to be stuck in this little tight range, and let them sort themselves out here. I mean, the retest on the long signal is going to be a 394, and then the second one is going to be 3670. If the market closes below 393, then the market is going to be out of sync. So right here, we're going to see them, play games around Globex, and that's typically the behavior, especially after the run up that we had. There you go. Boom. Donald, you should be doing good with that ES trade, right? Huh. Hmm. All right. Okay, so they hit Globex, bounce it right back up. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Let's see how they handle this. They should be pushing it up a little bit. 27 against the 20. Yeah, I'm not interested in this area at all. What's the equivalent on ES of that? Yeah, okay. If you break below that 15, then you're going to get a sequence of events that could take us to 39. So you really kind of need to hold on to what you're seeing here. Yeah, that 15, 12 and a half was important. They keep playing around with this range, and obviously, since the market made this move, we're spending a little bit of time consolidating. See how that 15 held, and off we go. I mean, the next target on this, if this all structure hold, is 67. Looking at ES, the next target for ES, $75, 75, 75, but it's struggling here, so you just have to be careful. Huh. Like I'm tempted to. I mean, that 15 area was a good one. Right here, a continuation trade at this extended price action. I'm not going to be interested in taking it because it's going to accrue a little bit more risk than I'm wanting to take. And I'll just have to basically be patient as this price is going to play games around Globex. So this is a good area for me just to kind of pause and read this market more than trade the market. We're in the middle of the range and we're around Globex. And typically this area, this zone, gets under a bit of pressure. So we may end up even seeing the 93 and potentially we could see the 368 if this structure continue to do what it's doing right now. And the key to a lot of this is the 415. So right now, the longs need to prove themselves. Really, they do. All right. So now, I mean, they need to break this current candle that we are in lower. But once they start doing that, yeah, here we go. Boom. Yeah, we're gonna get into a sequence here that the longs need to be careful here. Playing ES, playing NASDAQ, and I'm looking at spiders, and I'm looking at a bunch of other things actually. SPY is right here. Okay, so on the spiders, they have a captain set up long right here at 384. So really a break below that 384 into the below the 384 is going to be significant and can get us back into the opening price of 383. How's Jose doing? Okay, I got you. So here comes that 93 that we talked about. And this is like an area where the market really needs to put on a bit of strength, which is a run up back up to the above 400 and hold. But the way this thing is behaving, it's behaving in a way that it looks like 67 is a target. $67. Good job, Adam. Yes, it's a good idea to make your money, make it early, and walk away. Uh, let me tell you something you already know. You will never be able to break the market, but the market can very easily break you. So when you are up for the day and had a good run, build on it by walking away. You'll feel better. All right, let's see here. 67. and make assumptions. Absolutely. Nuke, good job. Good job. Good job. All right, here we go. 67 got hit. Now that's the bottom end of the globe expand. So the expectation is to a bit of consolidation against it. I would like us to see if we can get up to 393, and that would be the first test of this swing. Also, a run back up and a disconnect of the harmony wave and a reconnect of it will help us out as far as getting involved in a short. The target for this structure is 41, 341. And we need, I mean, that's just one of the targets, the most immediate target. Now, I mean, if the market wants to get spicy, and it can get spicy, target number 2 is up at 239 and a half. And that would be, I mean, a huge and significant move. But the odds are we're going to consolidate here. Maybe hopefully we'll push back up and get us the opportunity to get involved on a swing trade basis. So it's 82, and that will put us in red. Okay. Sellers coming in. Yeah, you have to be able to read the market on both sides of it and not to get married to any direction. That's okay. That's okay, Adam. Tomorrow's another day. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the money you made. Enjoy the success you had today. And tomorrow is another day. You got a one candle reversal on the 200 on the 50 Inter-Rinco in ES. So now that position us also to retest Globex. Globex is 44 and a quarter. So the longs, we said they had to prove themselves up here, and they exhibited multiple behaviors that are short, and eventually that the weight of that move overwhelmed the longs. And anybody, whenever you see that, and that was the clue to me, is the fact that we're above Globex right in the middle of the range against the trend line. That zone, whenever you see it like that, is very big resistance area. And the price at a minimum will start playing around Globex. But we also saw the fact that the rotations were getting more intense on the short side, and the longs were struggling with lower highs. And they tried to buck a lot of people with that last run, but ultimately it just, they sold it. So here we go. I mean, we hit the 41, right? Yep, we hit the 41. Next target is 16. And let's see if we can run back up and find an entry point to go short. Okay, Gary. Welcome back. And I appreciate the fact that you're apologizing to the rest of the room. All right, so here we go. We're gonna get a little bit of a push here to the upside. That's fine. Let them do that, and we can take a look and see if they're serious about. Let's see what they want to do here. Hmm. All right, so that one at 67 is holding. Okay, that's fine. And they came in a bit quick too. Yeah, Frida. I mean, they're gonna give it to us, and they can do that. They can do that. The market is unpredictable. I mean, in a way. I mean, some days they're gonna do that. Some days they're gonna fake it and run it back up. Every single day is different. We have to trade. I have to trade what I see right in front of me. So now 72 and a half can be important here. So that's that. Here you go. interesting. If they run it up to 72, I'll take one contract trade. Don't ask me why, but I think it's gonna run up to 90. It's gonna be a scalp. We'll see. 90, 72. Okay, so that didn't happen. We leave it alone. 52. So 50. They need to break 50. Yeah, here it goes. Here they come. Here they come. 50. Okay, so that's 60. Yeah, they're going to run it up a little bit here. They're going to run it up a little bit, and we can take a look at a potential short if we can get up to that 90, 94, 95 area. Yeah, Leon. Here it comes. We needed the market to kind of open up a little bit and start to expand the ranges and do multiple rotations. That's healthy for us as traders. All right, guys, on YouTube, here it comes. Here it comes. So this is not something that I didn't expect. It's just the way the price is moving. It's actually fairly predictable. If for people on YouTube, if this is helping you in any way, we appreciate you staying with us today and watching the stream. And we appreciate you if you like, subscribe, comment, share, help the channel grow. All right, let's take a look here. So we're coming up to that 94 or close to it. Let's see if they can run this thing back up. Yeah, I mean, they put a captain set up short right here. That will be an interesting behavior. I mean, I could take a quick scalp and add to it around the 95. And I'll take one here. Thank you. We may get a bigger move here, but I'm not trying to swing trade right here. I'm trying to build my day. I mean, that a good hold and a good target is going to be that 17. So from that entry that I got here at 80, the targets truly is 17. And we want to see how the price is going to behave here. Okay, so right here, and let's see if we can run back up and get on another rotation down. I need to be in more contracts in order for me to hold on. One contract, I would have to take just profits and move on. Yeah, this is another good one here. Yeah, it was a nice short, buddy. So that is my, I guess that's first trade, second trade, third trade. We're up 573 on 3 decisions and moving on to the next decision. Thank you for what? I'll take it, by the way, but I just want to know what we're getting thanked for. Okay, good. You took it? Yeah, good for you. Good for you. All right, so if they close that up, it's shifting. All right, so that we should see a bit of a flush coming in here. We should see a run up to that 50, as long as we continue to hold on to that 70 as a stop. Yeah, I don't like it now. 70 and 72 half, actually, to be exact. There you go. 17 is the target. $17 is the target. Coming up. Yeah, so if I started with 2 contracts here, I would have left one and just kind of worked the rest of that move. That's why it's sometimes really important to take on more than one contract. 17 coming up. And to the top of the hour here in 1 minute. And target is hit. Now we're looking for the next rotation to do the same exact thing. I'm stepping away for a second here. Man. Jose, any action? Hopefully you got some of that. How we doing, James? Adam, are you still in the room? Why? You can't walk away, can you? Okay, good deal, Jose. Are we up for the day, or how we doing? Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. All right. What are they doing here? I mean, we hit the 16. We hit our target, and nice little bounce back up. We can take a look at 68 if they run it back up there. So what does that mean? What does that mean? That means the market is out of that. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in there. 24, 22 and a half. Okay. So 22 and a half needs to ES levels. It's looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity, Sheila. The fact that the market closed at that 50 level led us to go to 44, which is glowbacks, and consolidating around glowbacks. As long as we continue to hold under 38.56.75, price action should continue to rotate lower and retest 38.31. If we break anything above 63 and a quarter, that would lead to uh, a breakout pattern above 70 into 80. So that zone that we are talking about is going to be very critical to the rest of the day. It is to be expected that they will play games around Globex and run it up and run it down. But as long as this zone between the 57 to the 63 is holding up, then I'm looking for continuation on the short side. Okay, let's see if they protect the 52 and a half here on NQ. Hmm. So they're gonna run it up a little bit here. Let's see how far they do it though. 67 maybe. Let's see if we can get to 67. All right, we got there. We got there. We got there. So ES is at a spot where the shorts need to put on a bit of formation to keep it from going any higher, and ultimately that 38.57 needs to hold, and we want to see how NQ is going to hold this target. So 70 to 94. 70 to 94, that's going to be a resistance area, but we have to see a bit more price action here. Potentially a reversal, a pullback, and another attempt at it, and that fails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, yeah, so the 47. Let's see if they have enough strength to even push it higher. Yeah, that's not what you want to see if you're trying to go short. Not yet, at least. Yep. Here we go. They're pushing into that 80. Cannot get into the 94. ES is bouncing off of that area. All right, let's see how strong the longs are. If they run it back up and fail it, then that's the sign that we need to go short. Yeah, they're trying to fade it against that Globex band range, and here it comes. I mean, that's decent here. So a break below 34.75. And here it comes. That's it. Yeah, so now pullbacks are shortable. I mean, runbacks are shortable against that 67. Let's see if we can get a bit of a push, and then we can start looking at. Yeah, we need to stay under 70. Yeah, right here, right here. We need to see price kind of hold on to that 60 and hold on to the 64, and that will set the stage for a push below 40. Here it comes. And boom. Very nice, very nice, very nice. I didn't take it. I'm just reading this market and making sure I'm still connecting with it, but I like it. I like it. We are reading the market well. The 200 NT Rinko and the 100 are in sync, and we should see a rotation lower. ES is behaving. See it. See Sheila, how it ran up into that level we talked about, the 50 into the 56, and it's getting faded. I mean, that's a negative behavior. Now, obviously, you have Globex, and Globex is an area where consolidation can happen. But so far, as long as that 57 is holding, we should be experiencing these type of rotations where the shorts can take control. And as long as the 50 NT wrinkle is negative and is a one candle reversal downward, then that's the direction I should be looking at. But I need to be conscious of the fact that, what are the earliest signs that the market is shifting its personality? And I need to be in tune with that. And anything above 57 will tell me that the market is starting to shift. Yeah, it's not big enough. Well, we're out of the money. Yeah, whenever you see the market, especially in ES, trading in and around Globex, that's just a tight range trading. When you're way above and way below Globex, then there's an enough range for the market to move to where OTMs can be more effective. And Globex and Globex bands are really very very helpful in keeping you in that. See where we at right now? See this zone, which is between uh, 831 to 853 half. That is the Globex band. And the market literally just traded a little bit above it, back into it, and spent the majority of Globex doing that same game. It doesn't give enough range for price action to, if you're playing big moves with options, you don't have the range to do it. Now, where would you have the range to do it? If you start breaking anywhere below 31 and you start breaking anywhere above 70, then momentum will start picking up to where these options will start picking up some steam and your bigger targets can get hit. Okay, it's out. Shorts are still engaged. Shorts are still engaged here. Here you go. So far, this is where we at for the day. At 10:27, we will have about a half an hour left of the morning session. Uh, we made 3 decisions for 573, all worked out. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comments, share. And we offer a 5-day free trial in the room that includes the Harmony Trading System, which is the edge that we trade on a daily basis. So you could take advantage of that in the link below. And if you're an Apex funding, we have a coupon for you as well. And the market right now, what it's doing is just literally consolidating and not making any major move, either lower or higher, and stuck in this range. I'd rather be short than long, just because the market is on the 200 NT wrinkle and the 100 NT wrinkle are short. And you're seeing these rallies are just getting faded every single time the market gets up there. So as long as we continue to trade under 40, we should be seeing another rotation lower here. Not interested in getting very active here. I mean, the scalping opportunities are like 5 to 10 points right now. So if this candle closes lower, yeah, no. So they haven't done that. 40, 42 and a half needs to hold for this rotation. And if we go above it, then the market will disconnect for a moment. Okay, so the expectation here is to see a flush into the 20. And here it comes. Good, good, good. Yeah, that's very interesting. Target number 1 is hit in this sequence. Let's see if target number 2 at 304 gets nailed. Apple earnings today, yeah. Yep, Sheila. Okay. Well, an interesting level here is 47. Okay, I said that because it's a captain setup long on the 70 NT Rinko. Here you go. I mean, there's a little bit of firmness here coming in. So they walk it up, they zap it back up. They keep playing games around here, man. It's at least in NQ we're weaker than ES, and we're away from Globex. We're trading right smack into Globex right now. Yeah, I mean, well, ready to trade. We're done trading Suarez. Yeah, I think you're right, Sheila. Market is definitely waiting on Apple. I'm more patient right now, Ken. I'm kind of patient with it. I want to see a lot more confirmation out of price action before I jump in on a first or a second. I mean, this attempt is the second time they do this, so it's not really. Your first touches are always the best, and that first touch did work. Okay. All right. So, yeah, this is. Let's see what they want to do here. This is very critical. Yep. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So rallies back up. Are shortable against 47 and a quarter. You want to see a run up and 47 and a quarter. 43 and a quarter now. Boom. Here it comes. I mean, Ken, I mean, this one worked out. I get it. But as a rule, we should be looking for the first touches. What, you jumped in on that one, Adam? You okay? So I'm gonna give Adam a hard time. So bear with me. See, Adam, how when you're sticking to the 200 NT wrinkle, life is a lot easier. It's really a lot easier. You're not fighting the tape. You're not guessing. You're not adding in something that's going against you. It just, things tend to be a lot easier because you're going along with the bigger move. Harmony, yeah, that's the name I should have kind of went with, right? And I be honest with you, I was about to, but I got told that too gimmicky. But I like that name. Yeah, make life easier for you. Trading is difficult on its own. You don't have to trip yourself over to make it harder. It's already challenging enough. So stick with the 200 NT Rinko. When you're trading ES, stick with the 50 NT Rinko. It's just going to give you plenty of opportunities to test and retest your ideas and manage your risk in an effective way. See, Sheila, how, we're constantly saying in ES, these tests and those two levels are significant. And as long as we hold them, we should be looking for short. And the market is really, cooperating, or we are in harmony with that idea in the market. And it kept us from trying to fade long and all that other junk. And the only trade that you would have taken is a short or stayed on the sideline. And both are winning ideas. So if you are looking for any trades in options or otherwise, I mean, it doesn't matter which instrument or how you go about it. You need direction. You need to understand the direction. Well, okay. So let's examine that idea, because what you're saying is you are late. So if the market closes, and that's when we started saying short at 38.50. So when we say that the market right there is a short market, look for rallies as a shorting opportunity. So now you have a potential from 38.51 to 35, 15 points in ES. So the setup should be anywhere between the 50 and the 57. And the market gave us multiple opportunities for that execution to happen against a drop back of 60. So that is plenty of time and a zone in which you can operate and looking for these targets below. So if you're going out OTM, I mean, how far are we going OTM? Are we going 10 points, 20 points, 30 points? Each will have probability. You're going 5 to 10 points out of the money, you are in the money right now. If you try to go short right now and be out of the money, the trader is not in a premium setup. So look at the structure of what constitute a trade and kind of evaluate why the trader is asking that same question is, I'm always late, I'm always late. Well, what defines a premium setup? And off we go. So tested once, tested twice, and the shorts are in charge across the board in all instruments, or most instruments, uh, futures at least. So where's the target for? So from 50 or 54, what's the target? Target number 1 is Globex. Target number 2 is the bottom end of the Globex band. Target number 3 is actually target number 1 on the swing trade indicator at 38.25 and a half. Target number 2, which is target number 4 of the sequence, is that target at 98.75. So uh, in order to stick around in a bigger trade, if you trade one contract or one option, then that's going to get you have to hold on to the trade a lot longer and withstand the market coming back to your entry. If you have two options, then you can take a profit at Globex and go break even and look for a bigger target, which is 31. That happens, you could trail it and look for 25 and a half, and you trail it, and then you go to target number 2. So it gives you the flexibility to now operate and hold on to trades for a lot longer, especially if you are out of the money and depending on how far are you out the money. And preferably not too far. I mean, if you're looking for a 20 point move in order for you to be in the money and the option is expiring today, then that is not an effective strategy. If you are, 5-10 points away, that can be doable. $305, 37.5. Okay. So I mean they're churning the prices lower. Where's the next target? The next target on this is most likely we're gonna pause here and start to consolidate. We are at the bottom end of the range in ES. Still short. I wouldn't go long. I don't have a reason to go long. But here they can, play games and start to fade and try to trap some longs as long as we continue to trade under 38.50. Okay. You got 74 buy. Sure. Let's see how we get there. First touches typically of a market that is selling off. Typically, you get a bit of a bounce off of them. So here you go. We're getting that pause that we were just literally talking about. Why did we say that? Because I mean, look where we at. We're at the bottom end of the Globex band, and that's an area where they're going to try to fade and trap. So if you were short, I mean, that's one area you take your profits off of. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, right now is a good time to do it. We appreciate your support. It helps the channel grow, and we appreciate you spending your day with us. So target number 3 in the sequence is 281 and a quarter. Let's see if that's what they want to do here. Yeah. 292.75. Interesting. Yeah, they close this candle lower, then yeah, we'll get a push. They need to close below 90. Mm. Yeah, they couldn't quite do it. They have to do it. All right. Take care. Take care, Brad. Take care. That was something. Gotta be patient with this. Gotta be patient. Yeah, but that's an area where the market was just telling us, they're gonna sell it off. Now you're coming up to that 80, which is target number 3 of this sequence, and then we can see what they're all about for the next targets. There you go. So 307.5. The short's gotta protect that. All right, James, gonna come back in at 11:15 for our meeting. And it's 11 o'clock right now. Kind of brings our morning to an end. And this is how we're going to end up the day. 3 decisions for 573. Kind of kept it small. And remember, precision is decision. Precision is a decision. And always trade in harmony. And we will see you guys bright and early Friday. You guys have a good one.